I have a theory that will change everything we ever knew about FNAF. Hi, I'm Wreckman, and this is my theory on that Five Nights at Freddy's is completely different than we thought. This will not only change the history of FNAF, but change your whole mindset on the Mimic and William Afton. We will explain this and this, but it all starts here. Now, it all starts after World War II. A guy named William Afton had an idea on to build a pizzeria, but he realized somebody else already had that idea. So he teamed up with them. That person's name was Henry Emily. He ended up being William Afton's best friend. They ended up making two new animatronics in a new pizzeria named Fredbear's Family Diner, introducing two new animatronics named Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. These two hit it off the best in the Fazbear franchise, making Fredbear's Family Diner one of the most well-known places. But it all ended right after 1983. When the Bite of 83 happened, which people also mistake it for as the Bite of 87. But the Bite of 87 happened after. Sorry, guys. Now, as I was saying, there was a young boy in that Bite of 83 named Evan Afton. He was a victim, or the victim, of the Bite of 83. Half of his brain was bit off in the Bite of 83. This is where it goes downhill for William Afton. After a few years go by, when they open up the brand new Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they had many design failures, which ended up turning into the Wizards. After many tries, they finally got it. The toy animatronics. This is where it all started for William Afton. He would attract kids into employees-only rooms, like the parts and service, in order to, off them. There was one last person, Henry Emily's daughter, Charlotte Emily, who ended up possessing the marionette/puppet, which would end up being the worst mistake of his life. And the puppet was the one to collect the angry souls who died in the suits and put them in the suits they died just so they can get revenge. This was only years after the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza second location was opened. This was when 4 more children were taken by William Afton. Those are the same souls that the puppet collected. This is when they decided to possess their individual suits that they died in, but they lost every memory. William Afton realized that and experimented on them, telling them that it was okay, that his command was the best way. Until one day, someone convinced them otherwise. And lo and behold, it was Michael Schmidt. After William said before he died, "I always come back," 30 years later, that's exactly what happened. He was in the rusted old Spring Bonnie suit right before he died, and he died inside that same suit. 30 years later, he became Springtrap. But right before all this, he was experimenting with the Remnant, taking pieces out of the animatronics but replacing them. Each version of Remnant that he puts in and how much of the amount would give him a brand new soul with no name. He loved it. He considered himself a god. That's why the toy animatronics had some parts replaced on them. Had a brand new endoskeleton with a full security system. But he also did it on himself, using his blood and metal. He decided to create something that would be unrecognizable, something with his memories that he coded himself, aka the Mimics, also known as Mimic 1 and Mimic 2. There's 2 more that we haven't seen yet. He also experimented with machinery that would detect all his memories and clone them. Therefore, he used one of those machines, cloned him into a USB, and kept it. Kept it somewhere where someone would find it, someone certain. Was his second oldest child, Vanessa, the secret one. They only revealed us to Vanessa in the movie, but I believe that Vanessa from the movie is the Vanessa from Security Breach. And as soon as Vanessa came around in Security Breach, the version of him that had his memories into a digital form, Glitch Trap, let her know everything when she put on the mask. Therefore, Glitch Trap was trying to get it so that she could revive the original William Afton. We all know that Burn Trap is just Mimic 01, but what if we also knew that Mimic 01 was a version with William Afton's memories that weren't fully developed yet? I believe that Burn Trap is William Afton, but not completed yet. So in the future, what I believe is that he's going to come back in a full form. Personally, I love this theory that I made, and I hope everyone else likes it too. If you guys want more theories like this, please like and subscribe if you choose to. Press that sub button if you want, and have a great day.